Managing social media, managing the inbox, or even just replying to comments on your posts can be overwhelming, whether you have 10 followers or 10,000 followers. Since managing high-profile accounts for clients is part of my job, this is something that I've gotten pretty good at over the years, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite tips: keyboard shortcuts or text replacement. If you don't know what that is or how to set it up, stay tuned, because I am about to teach you a tip that is going to save you tons of time each day. As an example, imagine for a moment that someone texts you and asks for turn-by-turn directions to your business. It might take you a long time to sit and type all of that information out on your phone. Now, imagine that you own a business and you're getting this question 5-10 times a day. It becomes a real waste of time for a business owner. But what if I told you that you could set up a shortcut on your phone so that you could type just one word and have it automatically populate with your detailed, well-worded directions, maybe even a Google map that they can click on the link and go directly to their app? This is an example of what you can do using keyboard shortcuts. So I want to quickly point out that Instagram recently integrated their own version of this called Quick Replies directly into the Instagram app. However, I'm going to encourage you to ignore that feature and instead use the one that is built directly into your phone, which is what I'm going to show you. The reason for this is because if you set it up within Instagram, it can only be used within Instagram. But if you set it up in your phone, you can use this feature within Instagram, Facebook chat, text messages, emails, basically anywhere that someone might try to correspond with you. So make sure that you print off the guide that accompanies this tutorial. It has some really helpful tips that will help you determine what information you should put into shortcuts and which ones would be good for your business. So now I'm going to go ahead, switch over to the tutorial view, and show you how to use and set these up. Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the process of using and setting up keyboard shortcuts. So I'm going to start by going into my Notes app just to show you how this kind of works. As a business owner myself, I get a lot of questions about my Etsy shop and Etsy shop products. So one example that I have set up is hashtag daily page info. And if I type that in, you can see that it's kind of giving me a prompt down at the top of my keyboard for a longer sentence that it could populate. And if I hit the space bar, it'll go ahead and put that in for me. So you can see I have this prepared response for people when they ask about one of my products. It gives them the URL to my shop page, and it also gives them a 10% off code. So hopefully you can think of some examples that you could set up for your business that would save you a lot of time on a daily basis, whether it's your store hours or where people can find your menu or make a reservation or directions for getting to your shop, whatever it might be. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set these up on an iPhone. And then at the end of the video, I have some screenshots showing you how to do it on Android if you want to skip ahead to that. So on the iPhone, you're going to go ahead and click on the gray little gear setting thing for your settings. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the settings menu. You're then going to go and scroll down to general, which you can see it's about the 10th option from the top. Once this opens up, you want to scroll down to keyboard. And again, it's around 10 options from the top. And now you're looking for the option for text replacement, which is second from the top. Once you're in here, you can see that I have a ton of these set up, and you're going to hit the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner to add a new one. Okay, the two things in here are the phrase, which is the longer message that you want your shortcut word replaced with. And then the shortcut should be your little short keyword or hashtag word. And the reason why I put hashtags in front of mine, or you could also do like an exclamation point or an asterisk, is just to make sure that it's not accidentally replacing words when you're just sending an email or a text message. So you kind of want to differentiate that. So I'm going to set up a practice one here. I'm just going to go ahead and do hashtag test. And then my longer phrase, I'm just going to put in kind of an example one. If I can type, it'll help. And the cool thing about setting these up is that you can go ahead and enter some emojis if you want. You can do URLs. You could do like a bit.ly link or a shortened URL to Google Map directions or to a Dropbox file or whatever it might be that people might need access to. And you can put them in here so that it's really easy for you to type out. I love doing this with emojis because that way you don't have to be like searching through your emoji folder all the time. So go ahead and get it set up and then hit save. Now that it's set up, I'm going to go ahead back to my Notes app. I'm going to go ahead and type the hashtag test. And you'll see how it automatically populated when I hit the space bar. So easy as that. I'm now going to switch over and show you screenshots for doing this on Android. Okay, so to get started on Android, you're going to go to your system options, which I guess is similar to settings. You're then looking for languages and input. The next step is to click on the advanced menu. And what you're looking for now is something called personal dictionary. I guess that's kind of the same as text replacement. And then from there, it's pretty much the same. You're going to select a shortcut, and then you're going to put in the text that you want replaced. And then it'll live here in this personal dictionary thing, and the process will be pretty much identical to what I showed you on the iPhone.